What is up, guys? Delboy here. So Josh Taylor beats down Ryan Martin to stop him in the 7th round. This was a one-sided fight from the get-go until the fight ended. You know, Josh Taylor was always in control. Ryan Martin was following him around the ring, not letting his hands go, and basically being a sitting duck for Josh Taylor's offense. Taylor was boxing quite well, and you know, the body attack from Josh Taylor in this fight was brutal. Hooks to the ribs, uppercuts to the solar plex. You know, his body work in this fight was really varied. I liked the way he also switched from body to head and vice versa. Just a joy to watch from the southpaw stance, and especially it coming from a British fighter, because for whatever reason in the UK, a lot of fighters here seem to be reluctant to go to the body. A lot of fighters in the UK are very uncomfortable in the pocket, but Josh Taylor, you know, that's where he thrives. Mid-range, you know, when he's got somebody in front of him, you know, he maintains his composure, and you know, he does his work, and at times it really is a joy to watch. Josh Taylor genuinely has world-class elements to his game, in my opinion. I enjoyed the way he was boxing as well on the back foot. I know Martin wasn't really cutting the ring off. He wasn't offering any type of offense, but you know, I was still impressed with how Josh Taylor was boxing and how he was keeping his shape. He was countering well as well when Ryan Martin did occasionally try to throw a shot. You know, Taylor was just dominant in this fight from round after round after round after round until the stoppage in round 7. You know, it was a kind of a weird stoppage because the shot, I believe, hit Ryan Martin on the back of the head, but the referee jumps in and stops it. So I felt the punch that ended it was a bit, you know, it looked like a foul. I'll have to watch it again. And, you know, the referee could have maybe gave Ryan Martin a count, but at the same time, you know, he was out of this fight. He didn't win a round. He barely landed a shot. You know, he landed a couple of good uppercuts to the body. He landed a couple of good right hands upstairs, a couple of jabs. But, you know, you're counting on, you know, 2 hands the amount of decent shots Ryan Martin landed in this fight. And, you know, he fought with a lot of tension. He was very tense. He wasn't loose at all. He didn't look relaxed. And it just seemed like he was very anxious in there. Very, very anxious. In the build-up to this fight, they showed a little snippet of a pre-fight documentary, and Abel Sanchez, or Ryan Martin himself, said that, you know, Abel Sanchez has been trying to get out his nasty streak. You know, he's been trying to develop that nasty streak, and Sanchez was kind of intimating that, you know, it wasn't really there at the moment. And, you know, that showed in the ring. He seems like a very nice kid. And, you know, he fought like that. He fought like that, you know, he fought like, I don't know, man. He fought like a nice kid. I don't know how to describe it, you know. No devil in his work. Didn't want to let his hands go. Very passive. Not confident. And, you know, he fought with a lot of anxiety. And it was obvious to me. Maybe the step up was too far, you know. Prior to this, he's been fighting a low level of competition. This was a big step up in a foreign country in front of a partisan crowd. You know, maybe it wasn't the right fight at the right time, but, you know, when these opportunities present themselves, you need to take them, and he was found wanting. You know, he needs to go back to the drawing board, and first and foremost, he needs to figure out whether this is something he wants to do, and if so, make the necessary adjustments. I don't think toughness is an issue. He took a lot of shots to the body. He took some hellacious body shots. I wouldn't be surprised if he's pissing blood in the morning. You know, he took some big body shots. He also took some big shots to the head. I don't think toughness is really the issue. I think it's a mentality thing, and he was found wanting severely here. And also, technically, he was outclassed. It's got to be said. He was outboxed, and he was bashed up on the inside, and he was bashed up close. So, you know, a lot to work on for Ryan Martin. As for Josh Taylor, excellent performance. He did what he had to do against a limited opponent. Got the stoppage victory. Again, Josh Taylor just impresses me each and every time. I love his style of fighting. Just so pleasing on the eye. Aggressive, but can box. You know, lovely body work. Just really, really nice to watch. And he will fight Ivan Baranchyk next, the IBF champion. That's a good fight. Don't sleep on Baranchyk. I think he is a very good pressure fighter. High octane, decent power. You know, strong guy. That's not an easy fight. That's not an easy fight whatsoever. That'll be a really good fight. So I'm looking forward to that. Josh Taylor defeats Ryan Martin. I almost called him Chris Martin there. But yeah, he might as well have been Chris Martin. But yeah, Taylor does the job and he looks good doing it. How did you guys see this fight? How do you see Taylor versus Baranchyk? Can Taylor win the tournament? Share your thoughts below. Peace.